My wife and I just got back from a crazy trip to Phoenix, Arizona last night. We live in Kentucky, a little Louisville, Kentucky area. And on this trip, I was hired by a friend of mine to pick up some equipment in Indiana and deliver it to Phoenix, Arizona. Pick up some equipment there and bring it back to Indiana and then come home. So we headed out a week ago on a Monday morning, and we went to Crawfordsville and picked up a truck, and it turned out the truck they had rented for us was way too big. We had two pallets, they're double length pallets, heavy loads of shelving, industrial shelving. But they got us a 26-foot truck, and it was just a beast. And it was a terrible ride for the passenger. It didn't have a seat designed for a long haul for a passenger. My poor wife bore with it and complained a little bit, but she did great. We picked up our load in Indiana, then headed out through Illinois, then into Missouri, where we hit terrible weather. Terrible weather. Just cars and big trucks off the road everywhere. Oh my goodness. Slow going, white knuckles through Missouri. And we got into Oklahoma and through the panhandle of Texas and through New Mexico. We got back into the mountains and hit a little bit more snow, but fortunately we got through the mountains before it got terrible, and we dropped off our load in Phoenix, which they didn't have the fork truck designed for double length pallets, so that took a while, about an hour, to figure out how they were going to use two different fork trucks to get those off. Got it done, and we headed out. We decided to take a more southern route to avoid some of the storms coming through, but we avoided the big storm in Missouri going back, another storm, but we ran into snow in a couple more states, and it was slow going. We went down to southern Arizona into southern New Mexico through El Paso, and then back up through Dallas, Texarkana. And then just before we hit Memphis, we headed north on Interstate 55, then over to 57 to 74 in Illinois, then back to our little town in Indiana where we dropped off. And I thought you might be interested to know what it cost to drive a big truck that many. It was just about 4,000 miles driven, and the fuel cost for that was $1,545. We tried to stay everywhere we could to keep the buying. I used my credit card to buy everything, and then I'll get reimbursed. And most of the time I was able to get the fuel for under $3.50. Sometimes it was $3.87, but once I got stuck somewhere where I had to buy some for over $4 a gallon. So most of the time it was like $3.39, so it wasn't too bad. And our hotel cost was $783, 7 nights in hotels, and we did stay in hotel, Holiday Inn Express, stuff like that. And they were nice rooms, all of them. I'll show you a couple of pictures. I think I have a few pictures, but we stayed in nice rooms. That was really nice part of the trip. And our food cost for the trip was $220 for the two of us for our meals, because 3 or 4 of the hotels had a free breakfast, which we ate a little bit and got on the road. We would try to find a place to get we got nice meals. Went out for a steak dinner. I'd say one of those, super nice. And we would try to go places where we could have leftovers and then eat a small meal in our room when we got to our hotel rooms. And so we basically just paid, most days out, we paid for one meal a day. And we got nice meals most of the time. I spent the most I ever spent in my life at a fast food. I don't usually eat fast food restaurants. But we were in the mountains in New Mexico, and we saw a sign for a blizzard, and I'm like, that sounds really good. And so we stopped at this little Dairy Queen in a gift shop, and we got 2 hamburgers, 1 fry, and 2 medium blizzards, and it cost over $44. I wanted to congratulate the guy for the most money I've ever spent at a fast food restaurant, but I didn't bother. He had other customers. I don't even know where they came from. I thought I might have been the only one to take that bait. But the blizzard was good, but it was just really crazy prices. I'm not used to paying that kind of money for that stuff. And other than the meals, the $220, we did spend another $30 on snacks. We stopped at a pecans are huge out there, and we stopped at a little pecan store and got some pecan snacks and a pecan roll and a couple bags of pecan goodies, and we snacked on those the whole way home outside of our meals. So outside of our $220 food cost, we only spent like $30 on snacks. And so that's, I won't even talk about the truck cost. That was the company I worked for got the truck and took care of that. But all in all, I guess it was not too bad. I hope they feel like it's pretty good. I used Priceline to get every room that we got, and so that was significant discounts on those. We got the Holiday Inn a few times for under $100. That's pretty cool in today's market. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know where we went and how much it cost. I know most of you don't care, but it was a fun trip. Have a good day.